Picture this: Earth, 66 million years ago. Dinosaurs roamed the land, pterosaurs soared through the skies, and massive marine reptiles dominated the oceans. Then, poof, they vanished. What happened? Was it a giant space rock? A supervolcano? The mystery of the dinosaur extinction has puzzled scientists for centuries. Many theories have emerged, some more outlandish than others, but the truth is likely a complex cocktail of catastrophic events. One of the most prominent theories revolves around a massive asteroid impact. Imagine a rock the size of Mount Everest hurtling towards Earth at tens of thousands of miles per hour. The impact would have been devastating, triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and wildfires across the globe. Another theory points to intense volcanic activity in what is now India, known as the Deccan Traps. These eruptions spewed enormous amounts of lava and gases, potentially altering the climate and poisoning the atmosphere. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of dinosaur extinction and explore the various theories that attempt to explain this prehistoric whodunit. Enter the Chicxulub impactor, an asteroid estimated to be about 6 miles wide that slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact released an unimaginable amount of energy, equivalent to billions of atomic bombs. The immediate effects were catastrophic. The impact itself created a crater over 100 miles wide and vaporized the surrounding rock. Shock waves rippled through the Earth, triggering massive earthquakes and tsunamis that ravaged coastlines worldwide. The intense heat from the impact ignited widespread wildfires, turning vast swaths of forest into infernos. The sky would have rained down molten rock and debris, creating a hellish landscape. The dust and debris thrown into the atmosphere blocked out the sun, plunging the planet into darkness. This darkness would have lasted for months, if not years, disrupting plant photosynthesis and collapsing food chains. The impact also released massive amounts of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. This sulfur dioxide combined with water vapor to form sulfuric acid aerosols, which reflected sunlight back into space, causing global cooling. The prolonged darkness and global cooling disrupted ecosystems worldwide, leading to widespread extinctions. The asteroid impact was a turning point in Earth's history, marking the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of the Paleogene. While the asteroid impact played a significant role in the dinosaur extinction, it wasn't the only catastrophic event occurring at the time. On the other side of the planet, in what is now India, the Deccan Traps were erupting with furious intensity. These eruptions spewed out massive amounts of lava, covering an area larger than France to a depth of over a mile. The Deccan Traps eruptions released enormous quantities of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide, into the atmosphere. These gases would have had a profound impact on the Earth's climate. Carbon dioxide trapped heat, leading to global warming. Sulfur dioxide, on the other hand, formed aerosols in the atmosphere that reflected sunlight back into space, causing cooling. The combined effect of these gases would have created a volatile and unpredictable climate. The Deccan Traps eruptions also released large amounts of toxic gases, such as sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, into the atmosphere. These gases would have poisoned the air and water, further stressing ecosystems already struggling to cope with the changing climate. The long-term effects of these eruptions would have been significant, contributing to the ongoing environmental crisis that ultimately led to the dinosaur extinction. The Deccan Traps eruptions were a major player in the dinosaur extinction story, creating a hostile environment that weakened ecosystems and made them more vulnerable to the asteroid impact's final blow. The combination of the asteroid impact and the Deccan Traps eruptions created a perfect storm of devastation that wiped out the dinosaurs and paved the way for the rise of mammals. The late Cretaceous period was a time of extreme climate change. The Deccan Traps eruptions pumped massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, causing global temperatures to rise. This created a hothouse world with significantly warmer temperatures than today. The rising temperatures led to changes in ocean currents and sea levels, disrupting marine ecosystems. The warmer waters also held less dissolved oxygen, suffocating many marine organisms. On land, the changing climate altered vegetation patterns, impacting the food sources available to herbivorous dinosaurs. The increased temperatures also made it more difficult for large animals to regulate their body temperature, putting them under further stress. Imagine a world where the tropics extended to the poles, with lush rainforests covering much of the land. While it may sound like paradise, the rapid changes in climate were too much for many species to adapt to. The rising temperatures also increased the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, such as droughts, floods, and wildfires. These events further disrupted ecosystems and put additional pressure on already struggling populations. The combination of volcanic eruptions, asteroid impact, and resulting climate change created a cascade of environmental disasters that ultimately led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. It was a time of immense change, a turning point in Earth's history that paved the way for the rise of mammals. While the dinosaurs ruled the land, small furry creatures were scurrying in the shadows, waiting for their chance. These were the mammals, our distant ancestors. They were small, unassuming, and largely nocturnal, avoiding the larger predators that dominated the daytime. The mammals were adaptable and resourceful, able to survive in a variety of environments. They were also warm-blooded, giving them an advantage in the changing climate. When the asteroid hit and the Deccan traps erupted, the dinosaurs were devastated. Their large size and specialized diets made them vulnerable to the sudden environmental changes. The mammals, on the other hand, were better equipped to survive. Their small size meant they needed less food, and their adaptability allowed them to switch to different food sources as needed. They could also burrow underground to escape the worst of the environmental upheaval. The extinction of the dinosaurs created an ecological vacuum. With their main competitors gone, the mammals had the opportunity to diversify and evolve. They spread out into new habitats and evolved into a wide variety of forms, eventually giving rise to the mammals we know today, including humans. The rise of the mammals is a testament to the power of adaptation and the resilience of life. The extinction of the dinosaurs opened up new opportunities for other creatures, leading to the diversification of life on Earth and ultimately to our own existence. The extinction of the dinosaurs wasn't caused by a single event, but rather a perfect storm of multiple catastrophes. The asteroid impact was the final blow, but the dinosaurs were already weakened by the ongoing eruptions of the Deccan traps and the resulting climate change. The asteroid impact triggered immediate devastation, including earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, and a prolonged period of darkness and cooling. This was followed by a long period of environmental instability as the Earth struggled to recover from the impact. The Deccan traps eruptions released massive amounts of greenhouse gases, causing long-term climate change. The rising temperatures, combined with the asteroid impact's effects, created a hostile environment for the dinosaurs. The eruptions also released toxic gases that further stressed ecosystems. The combined effects of the asteroid impact, the Deccan traps eruptions, and the resulting climate change created a perfect storm of devastation that wiped out the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were already facing challenges before the asteroid hit. The changing climate and the volcanic eruptions had already begun to weaken ecosystems and put pressure on dinosaur populations. The asteroid impact was the final straw, pushing them over the edge into extinction. The extinction of the dinosaurs is a complex story with multiple contributing factors. The extinction of the dinosaurs provides valuable lessons for us today. It reminds us that even the most dominant species can be vulnerable to environmental change. This serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of understanding and mitigating the impacts of climate change and other environmental threats.